Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to the Mainichi Shimbun, Kim Aris, the younger son of Myanmar's detained democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi, has strongly rejected claims by the country's pro-military regime that his mother is in good health. In a statement released on July 13th, Aris demanded proof of life, arguing that the military's assertions do not constitute evidence. His reaction followed a meeting on July 12th where Tin Maung Sui, the foreign minister of the military-backed government, told ASEAN foreign ministers that the 81-year-old Suu Kyi was doing well. Although the regime announced in April that Suu Kyi had been moved from prison to a designated residence, her current whereabouts remain undisclosed. Aris criticized the junta for blocking Suu Kyi from meeting with family members, ASEAN representatives, or any independent third parties. He urged ASEAN and international leaders not to accept the military regime's unilateral statements as progress, emphasizing that action, not words, builds trust. According to GG Press, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev expressed strong interest in collaborating with Japan in the defense sector during a press conference on July 13th in Shusha. Aliyev suggested that both nations could share expertise and potentially engage in the joint production of defense equipment. While noting that joint projects between Azerbaijan and Japan have declined over the past 5 to 6 years, Aliyev recalled past successful collaborations, such as Japanese companies constructing large-scale power plants, and expressed hope for a resurgence in Japanese investment. Regarding Japan's energy security amid rising tensions in the Middle East, Aliyev emphasized that Azerbaijani crude oil is playing an increasingly vital role. He pointed out that following Iran's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz in May, Japan imported Azerbaijani oil as an alternative to Middle Eastern supplies, highlighting Azerbaijan's strategic importance to Japan's energy stability. According to GG Press, a European-led coalition of the willing supporting Ukraine convened a summit in Paris on July 13th and decided to conduct joint military exercises within the next few months. The drills, which French President Emmanuel Macron announced would take place in a country neighboring Ukraine, are intended to demonstrate the capabilities of a multinational force to be dispatched to Ukraine once a ceasefire with Russia is established. Leaders from France, Germany, the UK, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky attended the meeting. During the summit, 9 coalition nations including France, Germany, the UK, and Italy announced the establishment of a ballistic missile defense coalition with Ukraine. This alliance aims to integrate their defense industries, research and development efforts, and operational expertise to bolster Ukraine's air defense capabilities. President Zelensky welcomed the initiative on social media, emphasizing that ballistic missiles represent Russia's last trump card and that enhancing intercept capabilities would significantly increase the likelihood of bringing Russian President Vladimir Putin to the peace negotiation table. According to UPI, families of the 44 sailors who tragically died in the 217 sinking of Argentina's Aris San Juan submarine have announced plans to appeal a recent court verdict and seek to annul the trial. The decision follows the conviction of former Navy Captain Claudio Villamide, who was found guilty of dereliction of duty and received a 3-year suspended prison sentence. The victims' relatives have vehemently rejected the ruling, calling the suspended sentence a mockery and expressing frustration that the court declared the sinking an accident while claiming the submarine was in perfect condition. Luis Tagliapietra, an attorney representing several families and the father of one of the deceased sailors, argued that the investigation was severely incomplete. He stated that the judiciary systematically ignored requests to analyze scientific and technical data from the wreckage on the seafloor to reconstruct the disaster. Although a federal appeals court ordered an expanded investigation in 2020, those measures were never fully executed. The families vow to continue fighting for a thorough and transparent trial to hold all responsible parties accountable. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.